Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most mind-blowing live vocals from the queen of the Power Ballad.
Oh, the power of love.
Number 10. Imagine, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Celine Dion was just finding her footing with an English-language audience when she made this appearance on American TV in 1992, performing John Lennon's Imagine.
Imagine there's no heaven.
The audience of The Tonight Show watched as she and her band turned the song into a modern slow rock ballad, with Dion riffing and belting her heart out. It's not just her voice that shines here, it's also her earnestness as a performer. She's always been able to perform songs as if she believes every single word. She puts her final stamp on the number with a couple of face-melting notes. Number 9. The Prayer, the concert for World Children's Day. Originally a duet with renowned Italian tenor Andrea Bocelli for the film Quest for Camelot, this Grammy and Oscar-nominated operatic pop song became a mainstay of Celine Dion's repertoire.
Let this be your prayer.
Her performance alongside Josh Groban at the 2002 Concert for World Children's Day is one of her most affecting live performances. The great thing about the song is it demonstrates how powerful her voice is, whether she's belting or cooing. It's as soft and gentle as it is loud and theatrical. Together, her and Groban's soaring vocals give the ballad an uplifting power that pulls at your heartstrings.
Give us faith so we'll be saved.
Number 8. To Love You More. Live in Memphis, 1997. This concert, captured during the Memphis stop of her Falling Into You tour, is Dion at the height of her talents. She would stay at that height for a while.
I'm the one who wants to love you more.
To Love You More is one of her more underrated and vocally demanding songs from this period in her career. This one's almost a duet, as its gorgeous hook is played live by Japanese violinist Taro Hakase. Though they're playing two different instruments, they seem to be playing for each other. It's a thrilling performance. By the time she gets to the vocal fireworks in the finale, Celine's already showing us the incredible variety in her range and power. Number 7. It's All Coming Back to Me Now. Falling Into You live. Because the album version is nearly 10 minutes in length, fans rarely get to see a full live version of It's All Coming Back to Me Now.
There were nights of endless pleasure. It was fun and all your lies in love.
This performance, shot during a concert in Montreal, is a rare treat for that reason. From its thunderous intro to its rapturous climax of belting, the artist's live rendering of the ballad is as stunning as the recording. But she adds little flourishes to make sure we know the mic is on, which it certainly is. Her gestures, intensity, and command of the stage are a perfect match for the song's lurid imagery and intense drama. Number 6. God Bless America. America, a Tribute to Heroes. In the aftermath of the September 11th terrorist attacks, Dion joined several of the biggest artists of the day in a telethon performance to raise money for victims and their families.
And guide her through the night.
She was actually in the middle of a career hiatus when she appeared on the program. Framed by rows of candles, accompanied by pianist and composer David Foster, and backed by a choir, the icon's performance was easily the most emotional of the whole evening.
From the mountains to the prairies.
It's a reverent and poignant tribute, and any flair she adds to it feels earned. For example, that spine-tingling key change at the end.
God bless America.
Number 5. Think Twice, Live for Peace, A Royal Gala. Think Twice is not one of Celine Dion's more well-known songs in America, but it's one of her most technically demanding.
Think twice.
The song requires her to cycle through notes at the top and bottom of her range with ease and flexibility. Some of these wild riffs are near impossible to pull off. You wouldn't know it though, given how relaxed she looks throughout.
Babe, I know what it is when you're so bright out high ground.
Her breath control, creative choices, and sheer emotion made this 90s performance one that sends goosebumps up our arms. Not only is her sound breathtaking, she looks absolutely stunning too.
I'm thinking about you, baby.
Number 4. The Power of Love, 22nd Annual American Music Awards. Anyone who ever woke up at 3 a.m. to the sound of infomercials probably recognizes this one. Nominated at the 1995 American Music Awards, Queen Celine took the stage to perform The Power of Love.
'Cause I'm your lady.
Everything about this show, from the styling to the staging to the belting, is powerful with a capital P. Her voice is so clear and graceful here, and the vibrato she manages to hold is incredibly impressive.
A feeling that I can't go on.
Full of long notes, little breathing room, and plenty of room for error, Celine Dion manages to make it all look effortless. When people start saying the performance was better than the studio version, that's how you know. Number 3. Where Does My Heart Beat Now? The Coliseum Theater at Caesar's Palace.
Where does my heart beat now?
In 2016, René Angelil, Celine's husband of 22 years, passed away after a long battle with throat cancer. Her first concert after his death was live-streamed from the Coliseum in Las Vegas. She introduced the show with a heartfelt tribute before launching into a tearful and devastating performance of her first English-language hit, with the song taking on new meaning in light of her husband and mentor's death.
Give me wings to fly.
No one would have blamed her if she hadn't been able to get through it, but she somehow found the strength to keep it together, even through the parts where she became noticeably emotional. Number 2. My Heart Will Go On, 24th Billboard Music Awards. There have been more incredible live performances of this song than we can count.
My heart will go on and on.
Seriously, it could be a whole list in itself, but our pick is the 2017 Billboard Music Awards. To celebrate the 20th anniversary of Titanic, Dion arrived in appropriately grand fashion, that is, encased in a chandelier of glistening beads and wearing a dramatic sleeve that feels reminiscent of an iceberg. It's a dramatic moment made all the more poignant for the way her voice has matured and changed since the song premiered. She soars over the melody like she just recorded it yesterday, but somehow with more feeling and more gravitas than ever. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Have You Ever Been in Love? VH1 Divas Duets. The only thing more shocking than the pink dress were her outstanding vocals.
Have you ever been so in love?
I'm Alive, Taking Chances World Tour, The Concert. An inventive and dance-heavy take on her early 2000s hit.
I get weak to fly. Come last night. I'm alive.
Pour que tu m'aimes encore. Live in Las Vegas, A New Day. Her biggest French hit sounds just as good over a decade on.
Je les dirai sans un mot pour que tu m'aimes encore.
River Deep, Mountain High. Live in Las Vegas, A New Day. This number from her Vegas residency gave pop star energy.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. All by Myself. Live in Memphis, 1997. The queen of power ballads always nails this song. Still, there's nothing like watching her do just that at the height of her power, and as an arena full of screaming fans collectively loses it. Captured during the Memphis leg of her Falling Into You tour, her live rendition of All by Myself is a juggernaut of a performance. In shimmering gold lame, she's riding the high the whole time. Even before she gets to the famous key change at the climax, the audience is in hysterics. She's not just singing here, she's channeling. It's a rapturous experience. Did your favorite Zion performance make the list? Let us know in the comments.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.